back to my channel. This is part 2 to the previous video, and we have a special guest. He decided to wake up and he wants cuddles. So I left out a crucial part to the first video about my second trimester. I also experienced nerve pain, like excruciating nerve pain in my hips, which is common in pregnancy, but mine was to an extreme, and I think it's because you have the baby pressing on your nerves, but you also have the fibroids. So what would happen is I would be walking and my legs would literally give out and I could not walk, and wherever I was I would just fall. It was really bad. Like I had to have pillows at the side of the bed in case like I got up and my legs would give out, like I would have a soft place to fall. If I was going down the stairs, I would be hanging on to the banister just in case. It was bad. And then I also had excruciating pain in my abdomen to the point where sometimes I was like crawling around on all fours, like I could not move around. And I later learned it was degeneration pain. For those who have fibroids, you know what I'm talking about. So basically the fibroid had become so big that it outgrew its blood supply and died. So when it dies, you feel the pain of it dying. That's called degeneration pain, and it was horrible. It was excruciating. So sometimes I would be on all fours, and we had this exercise ball that I would be like rolling my tummy on, trying to get some kind of relief, because at that point I did not know what it was. I just thought I was having a horrible pregnancy. That's it. I really should have gone to the hospital because it could have ruptured and I could have died. But as I said, the diagnosis I got, I didn't think it was anything else. I apologize on behalf of my darling little one. But the diagnosis that I got, I didn't think it was anything to be worried about. I just thought this was a horrible pregnancy and I just needed to woman up and deal with it. But it got to a point where it was impossible to deal with. So starting in my second trimester, I had issues eating. I had problems going to the bathroom, which every pregnant woman has. But I had also had horrible pain in my abdomen, which turned out to be degeneration pain. And I also had nerve problems to the point where my legs would just give out and I would not be able to walk. And I also had breathing problems. Like I would be, because it turned out that the fibroid was pressing on my lungs. It got that big. So I would be just to walk from the bed to the bathroom, I would be out of breath. To go downstairs, I would be out of breath. You want to be in the video? I would be out of breath. To if I had to go anywhere, just to go outside, like 1 feet outside, I would be out of breath. It was really bad, and that's actually how I ended up in the hospital, which I'll discuss in the next video. My breathing problems became so bad, I was literally begging the doctor to help me, and the doctor looked at me and said, you need to go to the hospital. So that is how I ended up in the hospital. The doctor had called ahead to let them know the condition that he observed that I was in, and the hospital was pretty close by, but I didn't go straight to the hospital like he said. I went home and kind of made plans because I was pregnant, so I was afraid that and I was having problems breathing, and I was afraid that they would take the baby out and then I wouldn't have anything for the baby. So I went home, you know, and then I went to the hospital, but he had called ahead to let them know my condition. So when I went there, they did a lot of tests to try and figure what was wrong, and that was the first time anybody took me seriously, and that's the first time any extensive tests were done. So that's how they were discovered. So in the next video, I'll discuss my final trimester and how that was, and then I'll discuss my delivery, which turned out to be a flawless natural delivery, but it was not without drama. I will go into that in more detail. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. And don't forget to like. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe, join the Live by Design family. And also comment and let me know if you have been in a similar situation, or if you know someone who has, or if you have any questions, just comment down below. And stay tuned for more videos. Bye.